Okay, good morning. So it is the 18th of Jan 2022. Just wanted to have a bit of a recap from last night. Posted my first video yesterday, first video ever yesterday, and I know I've watched the video a few times, and it's a little bit cringe because it's my first ever video, and hopefully you'll have some patience with me, and they will get better. Because they definitely can't get any worse. So hopefully they'll get better, and they will. The more I do, the more confident I'll become with them. So, right, what I wanted to do was just have a little look yesterday, and basically show you what happened. So obviously we had this break out here yesterday. So obviously I went through yesterday drawing the lines. I drew the lines from there to there, just because you had the two touches. We drew the big descending trend line coming down. Again, you had quite a few touches. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. So I always extend the trend lines and make sure the trend lines come all the way down, just because you don't know where it's going to end up. It might well end up back at these trend lines again at a later date. So basically, what has happened is obviously the price dropped down. I took about, I can't remember what I said now. I think it was about 6.5, 7 points on this, which wasn't too bad. And then price obviously ranged, touched the bottom, ranged, touched the top, ranged, and then it broke again. And obviously I saw this last night, and I thought to myself, we got to get involved. It'll be rude not to. So I waited for the price to close. You have to wait for the candle to close. If the candle doesn't close, and say you are I don't know, halfway through the time on this candle, you know the time because it tells you the time down here of counting down the minutes. This is a 5-minute candle, so if you're only on 2.5 minutes and you think, right, I'm going to enter, that's mistake number one. You don't want to do that. You want to wait till the candle finishes, because you could quite easily end up with this situation where the candle's actually retraced and closed above the line and gone north again. If you had brought in that position and it went back up here, you could be down some money, unfortunately, which is not what you want. So as you can see from here, I'm actually in this trade now. So this is $460-ish. Tickmill's all done in dollars. This is my live account. I do not trade a demo account because it is absolutely pointless. So that is my my live account. I don't trade a demo account. I don't see the value in trading a demo account. So you can see that price had obviously come down. I did have stop losses on last night. The stop losses would have been above the high right here. I've taken them off this morning because for some reason, and I've taken my profit off as well this morning. For some reason, it's not doing what I want it to do, and I need to figure out why. I don't know why, but I need to sort that out. So, and I guess it's something to do with this internet, because the internet in here is absolutely shocking. So, that being said, obviously I'm in the trade. This is the futures MESH 2022, which basically is the SP500. So price obviously came down. If I'd seen this in the middle of the night, I probably would have got a little bit scared and probably would have cancelled some trades out here. But because I didn't see it in the middle of the night, and I didn't put a take profit because I wasn't sure of where it was actually going to go, I thought to myself, let's open it up and see. And the reason why I did that is because again, price, it all repeats itself, and I'm going to keep saying this because it does. Things that happen now have happened yesterday, day before. It always happens, and it does repeat, and it does it will continue to do this because people trade against prices and support and resistance lines, and they're very heavily weighted, which is great for us because this setup, I mean, yesterday I had one trade, which is great, took profit, although it wasn't a lot of profit. I think it was only about, oh, what was it? We're looking about £2.50 times £6.50. That was only about £16.25p yesterday. But £16.25p is better than no p or less pence. So, and today, well, quite clearly, I'm now $517 up. I don't mind that. Don't mind that one bit. So what I am going to do, I'm going to put my stop loss back on, and what I am going to do is I'm going to put my stop loss right down here, and I'm just going to let it run and not worry about it, because the worst I'm going to take is about 460, 470 quid. You might be thinking, well, blimey, you've got 515 quid there, why don't you just take that now? Because there's a bigger picture here, and the bigger picture, if we go to the hourly chart, the bigger picture, I'd say, is more than likely, oh, hello, going to be somewhere around there. So we'll see what happens. It might just take me out and be done with it, or it might carry on and continue down, but I'm ready for it whichever way it goes. I hope you find that useful. I'm not doing this just to sort of gloat that I've made 520 quid. 520 quid is quite small in the grand scheme of things. But what I am trying to say is, if I've only had to take, what I will show you is the difference. I've only had to take about 52, 53 points there to make $520-ish. If I was doing that on my Forex account, say trading the US dollar against the Canadian dollar, or the, I don't know, the whatever Forex pair that you wanted, if I was to trade that, I wouldn't be making half of what I've made, probably not even less than half. I'd have to wait a considerable longer time and have a lot more pips under the belt before I can actually make this 520 quid. So there's a the reason why I predominantly trade futures and the contracts and the Tickmill way is because I can earn more money in one day via Tickmill, trading the futures in this way, and also trading the setups and trading the way that Patrick Munnelly trades. I can be a lot more profitable in a short amount of time. That's what I've noticed. Like I said in the video yesterday, I've traded a lot of Forex before, and I've traded a lot of Forex, I've traded a lot of indexes, and I've always struggled to grow my account. And I've always struggled because I'm going backwards and forwards, as in up price, down price, up price. I'd win 25, lose 50, and I'd be all over the place. And with this, I seem to be a little bit more grounded. I know what the limitations are. I don't actually need the market to move in a massive way for me to actually be able to make some money. So what I will do this evening, or when this trade closes, which it could be in an hour, it could swing the other way and close me out in the next 10 minutes, who knows. But what I will do, I'll keep an eye on it, and I will show, I'll do a little 5-minute video. I need to stop the 10-minute videos. I bought them a little bit shorter apparently, so I need to make it a little bit more fluid for you guys. But yeah, watch this space, and we'll see what happens. Have a fantastic day.